Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete. And Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Bayer claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Conte, Puskas, Yamal tries to play it through. Schlotterbeck, and it's Koundé. Conte, and Koundé. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makalele gets a foot in here. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Barcelona have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's picked it up out wide. Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Puskas, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar can see things others simply cannot. He is through here. So much time and space here. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's free, he has got space. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them.
And it's Del Piero. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Van Bommel. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Puskas. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Del Piero. Great chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that.
And the shot! Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar plays it in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Puskás. Yamal. Van Bommel.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rodri. Knocks it into space. And it's Hakimi. Van Dijk. And Yamal. And that has put paid to that. Puskás. Now this could be a chance. Van Bommel. No way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. And we're off again.
Arsenal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Real chance! Sticks it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Neymar. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Not pretty, but it gets the... Yaya Touré! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Lam. Delivers with whip. Neymar trying to keep this in. Hazard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Yamal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's on shapes to shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. They're up to 5 corners now. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Puskás wins the duel this time. Ibrahimovic. Nicked it back promptly. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Makaleli. Now, can they get him away? There's no... It's Neymar! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskás. And it's Kanté. Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puskás! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Time and again they are repelled. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chance! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Hazard. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, that's been intercepted. Pressing. Oh, what a mistake! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, Waters had chance for a shot! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Bommel. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. Tries a deft little ball. Big chance! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Hazard.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Akanji spots it and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mahrez. He's got away. Mahrez. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Conte. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Looking for the run. Mahrez picks it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Here's the header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Hernandez. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Puskás, and he's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is ended up in no man's land. Puskás, good ball, good take, and it's Kimmich. Conte. Makaleli. Played back. Now it's Messi. Raúl. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Puskás. Pressing high and with purpose. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mahrez. Can he get it through? Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. Back towards the middle. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Mbappe. Iwobi. Now that looks a decent ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Schlotterbeck wins the duel this time. Kimmich. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Iwobi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mbappe. Oh, that's a danger. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Camavinga. Conte. Shinta. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Chance for a shot! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Mbappe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Kimmich is there, and he can pick it up. Puskas.
Puskas really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Iwobi. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Alexander-Arnold. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And a chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That's a throw. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Quality ball. Short changes him with that pass. Raul. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. He's in a good position here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Iwobi. Played into space out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. This looks promising. Akanji. Mbappe. And here's Iwobi. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. That's good defending. Defending in numbers.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Could be danger here. Valverde. Mahrez. And it's Camavinga. Showing great feet there. It's a really well-measured ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Kante. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's on it. Can he get away? Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Mahrez. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That could spell trouble. Shot could be on. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Iwobi. And here's Mbappe. And that's gone loose. Plenty to aim at here. Mbappe. Oh, it's a great ball here. Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Akanji has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And it's Koundé. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was